So I want to address the false belief that a lot of small business owners have that you can't make clients and sales with online advertising. So you get a lot of people who are like, oh, yeah, I just do word of mouth. And it's not because they think word of mouth is great and it's effective or that it's landing them a ton of money. It's that sometimes if you don't know that there's a better reality out there, you just settle for what you can get. So let's address what happens when some people try it on their own and don't see results. First thing that happens is a lot of people come here and they're like, yeah, I want more brand awareness, I want more traffic to my website, I want people to be engaging with my content, and those things do not necessarily ensure that the right people who are ready to buy what you're selling right now are the ones seeing your ads. To get that result, you really need a lead ad or a sales ad. Okay, next. You get people who are like, you know what? I don't know if this thing is going to work, so I'm not really going to put a lot of money into it. I really don't want to spend more on a campaign than let's say $50. And what happens? You do that, and immediately you get a notification that says the campaign spending limit must be at least $100 for the currency that you've selected. And that's actually a great protection for you. Imagine you're trying to sell something that's $5,000, but you're also competing against other people who have $5,000 products. All of these platforms are first and foremost advertising platforms. And YouTube, Facebook, Google, Instagram, all of these places are going to prioritize the people who are spending more so that if they have a chance for someone to see an ad from someone who's actually invested in advertising versus someone who's like, I'm going to put the least amount into this and see what happens, whose ad do you think it would be smarter for this advertising platform to show? It's going to be the person who really said, you know what, to get a $5,000 client, I'm going to run a campaign that's maybe $500. That's the mistake people make. You hear people say, I want to run a campaign for $30 and see what happens. Or I want to run $100 for a month and see what happens. Math doesn't work that way. Investing doesn't work that way. I would imagine that if we could all put up $100 and just have tens of thousands of dollars thrown at us, we'd probably all be doing something different. So the best thing you can do is to be smart about your advertising budget, be smart about who you have running your campaigns and their success rate at running campaigns for people, and be smart about how you're targeting the right kind of people with what you sell online. All right, I'll do another video on some of the other tips and tricks, but this is a great start to have you rethink how you've been thinking about online advertising.